can dream, create, design, and build the most wonderful idea in the world, but it requires people to make that dream a reality. Walt Disney. Honored guests and fellow Toastmasters, we want you this President's Day. We want you to help us in a mission to take this good club that we have here and make it great. How do I propose that we do that? Well, there are two different paths when you join Toastmasters. If you look in the back of any of your manuals, you'll see there is the speaking path and there is the leadership path. Now, how many people came here to work on their leadership path? How many people came to work on their speaking path? Well, and that's what the statistics show. That normally people join Toastmasters because they want to improve as speakers. That's why a majority of us are here. However, there's another statistic from Toastmasters. That most people will quit Toastmasters between the 6th and the 8th speech. Why is that? Well, it's because they feel like they've gotten what they wanted to. They've gotten rid of a few of those habits, maybe the ums, the ahs. They've gotten better in some of those areas. So they feel like they've got what they came from and they're done now. That's why I first joined Toastmasters too. And then I discovered the leadership track. I'm currently working on my ALS, my Advanced Leader Silver. I already have received my CL, which a lot of you are working on. Some of you have achieved. I've received my ALB, my Advanced Leader Bronze, and I'm now working on my Advanced Leader Silver. And to get that, there's one thing that I need to do, and that is to work on my High Performance Leadership Program. What is that? How many of you have ever heard of the High Performance Leadership? Well, for those of you who don't know, I'm going to share that with you. It is a 5-project program offering instruction and practice in such vital leadership skills and activities as developing a mission and vision, goal setting and planning, identifying values, and building a team. So I want you. One of the things in your Competent Leadership Manual, in project number 9, talks about being a guidance committee member for somebody who's working on a high-performance leadership program. So I want to help you to accomplish your goals in your CL by allowing you to help the club while we work on a higher performance leadership program together. All right, so what does all this mean, okay? Let's break it down a little bit. As a guidance committee member, what is required? Well, let me share with you what is expected of somebody who is on the committee. They meet with the Toastmaster, in this case that's me, who's running the program, and the other guidance committee members at least 5 times during the duration of the leadership project for 1 or 2 hours at a time. They prepare for each meeting by reviewing in advance the appropriate materials in this guidance committee workbook, and they participate in discussions with the Toastmaster and other committee members about the Toastmasters Leadership Project, offering advice and guidance as necessary. So what is this all for? There's one thing that we have talked about as an officer committee. One thing that we think we can do to really help this club get to that next level. We've got a great club. We're growing. People are hitting their educational goals. They're stepping up. They're speaking. There's one thing that we think we can do to really help everybody, and that's to create a mentorship program. How many people here would have liked to have a mentor that very first day when they turned in their application? How many people would still like to have a mentor as they're going through their Toastmaster? And how many people would like to be a mentor and help out those other members that maybe aren't as far along as you? That's what we're looking to do with this project. We're looking to get a mentorship program, and what that means exactly is fluctuating, because it's not my job to decide, it's the job of the committee. to help decide what that vision is, what that's going to look like for Fluent Philosophers. So who is qualified to be a member of this committee? Every single person in here that's a member of Toastmasters. We have an application in today from Lisa, so Lisa, after we vote you in as a member, even you would be eligible to be part of this committee. It doesn't matter your experience level, it doesn't matter if you're brand new, it doesn't matter if you've had years of experience. Every person's input is valuable. I have 2 sign-up sheets here that I'm going to send around. And I would want everybody to sign their name and say yes or no. So if you don't want to be part of the committee, that's fine. I just want you to say no so that I know that you considered it and I don't have to come back to you later. And I want to let you know that if you decide to do this, not only are you going to help shape this club to the next years, but you're also going to have 3 things. First of all, we're going to be creative with the timing that we have these meetings. So if it works to have it over lunch or dinner, it's going to be a creative time. So you're going to see some creative scheduling going on. It's also going to be fun. It's going to be a social event as well. And who doesn't want to get to know the people in this club better? And third, it's going to allow you to take your greatness and put your stamp on the club. So we want you to help join in this club by signing up to be part of this committee. In closing, I want to read these words to you from Walt Disney one more time, and I want you to think about them. You can design and create and build the most wonderful place in the world, but it takes people to make it a reality.